Well, hello, hello, hello. How are you on this fine Thursday? Grab your beverage. I love this mug. My friend Sita gave this to me. I think it is so adorable. I have to wait till it cools a little bit to be able to hold it here. But grab your beverage. No matter what it is, there's no judgment. It's a judgment-free zone here. So if you need a hot toddy, a glass of wine, a glass of water, doesn't matter. Grab a beverage, grab a seat, and let's chat. Let's chat a little bit. Oh, yes. What is your beverage of choice in the morning? Do tell. What is your beverage of choice? This is what happens. I literally roll out of bed and, oh, I didn't show you. Look, here's my new sweatshirt. What do you think? From when I went to New York over the weekend. And down here, down the arm, it says Alexandria Bay. I love this thing. I showed you my hat when I got back, but I didn't show you one of my sweatshirts. So I'm loving this. Something new. And I love it. I love it. And you know what? I really didn't need it today. Believe it or not, I didn't need it. It said it was like 60 degrees, but I went outside and it's more like 70. So it was hot. It was really, really hot. And I got back from my walk with Duncan and jumped on here with you as my sauna is heating up, so that we could chat a little bit. There's a couple of different things I wanted to share with you. Okay, so yesterday, if you caught me live or if you saw the replay, thanks so much for listening in. I had some people over for the first time. And I don't know about you, but I'm in a phase of life that I don't do a whole lot, if any, entertaining at my house. Now, there was a phase of my life when my kids were smaller that's all I did. I always had somebody coming over. We had a pool in the backyard. So in the summertime, there were always people in my backyard. We were doing barbecues. There was a lot of socializing. When my kids left, became an empty nester, we moved to a different community, and that whole socializing thing went kaput. Like, I didn't do much of it. I did a little bit when we first moved in because everybody was eager to get to know each other. But after that, everybody kind of just settled in. A lot of people moved away. And so I didn't really socialize much. So anyway, yesterday I had some people over to play or attempt to play Mahjong. And do you do this? I don't know where I got this, if this was my mom or my dad, but I ran around straightening up. So I'm grateful for the people that came over. Thank you so much, Debbie and Irene, for coming over, because it's the impetus, it's the push for me to clear off the island. I had yarn all over the island. I was just it's just me. So I just crocheted on the edge of the island and left all the yarn there. Well, it gave me the incentive to put it somewhere, right? I had mail sitting out. It wasn't dirty. It was just cluttered. And knowing that I was having people over, I wanted to straighten up. And so I straightened up my desk in the kitchen and the island, and when I came down this morning, because it was still all nice and cleared, you feel different when your environment is clean and clear. Yes? Yeah, I feel different. I feel totally and completely different. So thank you for giving me the push in the pants to, straighten up my kitchen in my house. So, when you have people over, I actually folded the blankets because normally they're just plopped on the sofa, right? Not that they even noticed. It doesn't matter. I noticed. So it wasn't for them. It was for me. And, but they gave me the incentive to do it. So thank you so much. We had a great time. I didn't win. Irene won twice. Who won the last one? I can't remember. We played 3 hands. But yeah, it was a fun time. So I'm just curious. Are you somebody that runs around straightening up? Now, John, when he straightens up, he either puts everything in a pile like on my desk. Or even worse, if things are like a stray on my desk, he'll take it and he'll put it in a cabinet. Yeah. And then when I'm looking for something, I have no idea where it's at. Which drawer, what cabinet. Sometimes like when the cleaners will come, he doesn't like to have the butter. We have butter sitting out, butter dish. He doesn't like it sitting out. So he'll put it in a cabinet. I'm like, what cabinet did you put it in? Did you put it in the pantry? Like, where did you put it? So yeah. And it also gave me, although I don't really need the incentive these days to buy flowers. If you've been following me a while, you know that is something that I have decided to start doing. So I bought these. Aren't those pretty? Still looking for summertime. So they're like a purpley color and a yellow. And then I bought hydrangeas for the island. Yes, I have hydrangeas, but no, they don't have blooms on them. And the few blooms that they do have are shriveled up. Yeah, they're done for the season. So I bought some to put out on my island and make it pretty. And then I reap the benefits because then I get to enjoy them and see them long after. And I did that for me, not necessarily for the people who are coming over, because I really enjoy seeing flowers. Now, it never used to be that way. I got hair sticking up. I never used to be that way, but I am now. They bring me joy. They make me smile. So I buy them. So, what else did I want to share with you today? All right. I know this is bad, so don't chastise me when I tell you. It's a judgment-free zone, remember. So I sleep with my phone by my bed. I know I shouldn't. I do, because that's where it charges. Sometimes I put it face down. I silence it. I do all the things. I do not pick it up in the middle of the night when I wake up, unless I have something running through my head. And then I'll get into like the notes section and I'll dictate whatever it is to do a dump out of my brain so I can go back to sleep. But typically I don't pick it back up. Now in the morning, I will pick it up to see what the temperature is outside. And sometimes if I'm looking for a lazy day, I'll lay in bed a few minutes, like 30, and, check out social media, check my emails and all of that. So because today is a more relaxed day, I decided to start it by, just clearing out my emails and checking socials. And I was shocked because on TikTok, somebody left a message on one of my videos that I posted yesterday. It was the one, if you saw it, it was all about it's okay to not be okay. If you didn't see it, you can scroll down or up or wherever it is and check it out. If you still don't see it, it's most likely on my YouTube channel because everything gets put there. But I was pleasantly surprised by somebody commenting, and not like a crappy comment or like a creepy comment, but a heartfelt comment on that video. And the gentleman said that his son found my video and that it reminded him of his late mom, and that he had told his dad about it, and his dad went and saw my video, and he just wanted to let me know that my impact is further and wider than I know, and to please continue shining my light. Now, it's very interesting in the timing of that gentleman commenting that and me seeing it. And as I'm reading the comment and commenting and replying back, bloop, up comes a voice memo from somebody that I know, with the kindest of kind messages, again, saying, you have so much to share. Your next speaking opportunity is around the corner. I just feel it. Keep doing what you're doing and shining your light. And actually using those words. And very interesting. I do not believe in coincidences. So let me start off by saying that. I don't believe in coincidences. I believe in synchronicities. I believe that God, source, universe, divine, whatever you believe, speaks to us in ways that we need to hear at the time we need to hear it. Whether that's in our dreams, whether that's people who comment, whether that's all of a sudden people coming into our lives that we wouldn't necessarily have interacted with. I don't believe in coincidences. I think it's all divinely guided. And so to have two people say that right after last night, I was looking at my socials and I have a business page. So I do these lives on my personal page for my personal peeps, my family, my friends, the people that I know. And then they get reposted. Snippets of it get reposted and the whole thing gets reposted on other platforms. And on those other platforms, I barely get like 10, 12 people. On Instagram, I'm lucky to get even 10 people who view the videos. In TikTok, I don't know how many people view them. I know nobody ever comments, right? And so creators like me are left wondering, who am I impacting? Why am I doing this, right? Now I do it, not for me, not for me at all. I do this because I feel called to do this. I have a message that I feel is going to help you and I share it. I don't expect to get any comments or expect views, but I always wonder why certain videos get more views than others. And, I'm human, right? And so to get 2 comments like that after just seeing videos on other platforms that don't get very much views, it's like, why am I even posting here? Nobody's seeing it anyway, right? And yet the people who need to see it do. Which brings me to what I always say to you, and I forget. I'm human. I forget. I need reminder services too. So I'm reminding you that as I find a lot of people get older, they want to make sure that they're leaving an impact, that they're impacting other people. And I have learned that it isn't how many likes you get on a video. It isn't even putting up a video, that you can't help but leave an impact by just being you, by going throughout your day and interacting with others. You leave an impact, whether it's saying hello to the cashier or holding a door open or saying something. I saw last night, I went swing dancing and this woman was wearing this beautiful fuchsia exercise shirt. I was like, that color is beautiful on you. You don't know what simple comments said at a time that people need to hear it, the impact that it has. And so if you're breathing, you're making an impact. You don't have to do anything but be you to make an impact. Now, I needed to be reminded of that. I tell you this all the time, and I had forgotten it. And it kind of makes me question my next chapter. Question my next chapter. Because I've shared with you that a lot of what I'm doing is and potentially could come to an end at some point and might be happening soon. I'm not sure. And the question is, should it? Will it? Am I meant to? Are you meant to? Who knows? But messages like the one I got this morning make me question that. Did you ever get a comment from somebody that made you stop and think? Yeah, well, those are those comments that I was getting today that made me stop and think, by the gentleman that left that comment and by Monica who left that voice message. They made me stop, made me think, is the path that I'm on right now the correct one, or do I need to pivot? Do I need to change? Do I need to delay some of the things that I have put in place? Some of the things that I'm thinking about doing in retirement? Or is it just confirmation that the things that I have put out in this world are making the impact? And luckily, these videos will sit around for eternity. Not this one in particular, because hello, Facebook deletes the lives after 30 days. But don't worry, we download them and we put them up on my YouTube channel. So they last for eternity in other platforms. Is that enough? How much is enough? Am I meant to continue, or am I meant to end this? I don't know. I've not got a clear answer yet. But when people start making comments like that, it really starts making me think, should I stop? I don't know. Why don't you weigh in? What do you think? If I stopped doing these coffee chats with you Monday through Friday, would it make a bit of difference? Right now, I'm feeling called to do this, so don't worry. These will continue for a bit. But, yeah, just curious. Yeah. I think that the people that they were meant to help, that they get to them. Whether I do them live and you get to see it live, or whether you see this on a replay a day, a month, a year from now. Luckily, the message is always pertinent at the time you need to hear it. Yeah, just made me sit and ponder. You know, years ago, I saw somebody left a message, because I know that there's a lot of creators out there that create content on these platforms, and wonder, you know, when I have like single digits or double digits, I'm only impacting 20 people. Are you though? Just because 20 people viewed a video, am I only impacting 20 people? In the case of the boy that saw the video on TikTok, he shared it with his dad. So what if it's like a ripple, like a pebble in the water, and it ripples out far and wide, like his dad said? Doesn't matter the number on the screen, the amount of likes, the amount of thumbs up, the amount of comments. Your message, your impact is far and wide, whether you do it on social media or you do it in person. You know, a story that somebody tells me that I retell to someone else that could benefit means that that person impacted not just me, but that person that I tell it to. And that person that I told it to might tell it to somebody else and might help that person when they're going through a difficult time. So that one interaction that you had for a nanosecond, I always tell the story because this one floored me. Very rarely do we have the opportunity to actually know our impact. Yes? Yes. So, God, decades ago, I had a neighbor who was pregnant and in labor. And her parents lived in Maryland. We lived in Manassas, and her husband was in D.C. For the day. She went into labor. She had no one to take her to the hospital. So she called me. And I dropped everything and put her in the car, and we got stuck by the train, and I knocked on people's windows and said, hey, can you move over when the train goes by so that the woman's actually in labor. I got to get her to the hospital. She remembers that story and has retold it so many times. Did I remember that? No, I didn't remember that. not till she reminded me of it. So something that I just did because I would always do it really had an impact on her. And not only on her, but on a lot of the other people that she told. And so, and who knows, me knocking on those windows, they may have gone and said, hey, this woman was knocked on my window because she was running someone down. Like, you just don't know. You don't know your impact. But just trust that you make one. This world's a better place because you're in it. Never question that. And never question how bright to shine your light. Don't dim your light, my friend. Shine it bright for all the world to see. There's no one like you. And I'm so grateful that you're here. I am thankful on this Thursday that you are here, my friend. Cheers to you. I hope that my message today makes you feel amazing, because you are amazing. Even if nobody has told you today, let me be the first and maybe even the only, but let me confirm that you are absolutely amazing. There's only one of you, and I am so grateful to know and be able to connect with you. And I hope that you have the most thrilling, thriving Thursday yet. I'm thankful for you. Make it a great one. I'll catch you tomorrow. See ya.